Greetings and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Usher T. Majin, and I'll be your guide for one of the most bonkers tales of medieval times, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Now, don't be falling at your desk. Yes, Victor, I'm talking to you. This isn't your typical blood and gore fest. This is something far more entertaining. Our wild tale begins on Christmas Eve in King Arthur's court at Camelot. Everyone's lounging about, celebrating the snowy season with feasting and revelry. But suddenly, a gentleman garbed entirely in green gallops into the grand hall. This dude's absolutely magnificent. His hair hung long as a yardstick, stopping just below his elbows. His mighty desire was decked out in the same glorious green, glittering with gold from forelock to fanny. Even the horse's tail was tied with brilliant bells of burnished gold. But here's the kicker. This massive man had absolutely no armor on. None. No shield, no sword, nothing but his birthday suit and confidence. Instead, the green giant gripped a holy branch and a battle axe so huge it could probably chop down a Christmas tree in one swing. Now King Arthur had balls of steel, so he welcomed this weird warrior inside, saying, "Sir, you're welcomed in this place. Get down from your horse and join us for dinner." But the Green Knight declined, saying, "Nah, well, I'm not here to show your castle. I've heard your praises sung far and wide. Your barons are supposedly the stoutest steel-shod soldiers, the most mighty and worthy warriors. Since courtesy is the fire of the court, I've got a little Christmas game for you. The game is simple, but savage. If any man here has balls big enough and brains small enough, let him trade blows with me. I'll give him this lovely little battle axe, and if he can strike me down first, it's fine. But in exactly 1 year and 1 day, I get to return the favor." Arthur was about to upset a lot of people, but he accepted this absolutely absurd arrangement. But the Green Knight started to talk. "What? Can you speak King Arthur's court? You got nothing but a beardless baby brute. Complete my challenge, or you'll consistently be called cowards by all your countrymen." Imagine this guy. This little shrimp over here is about to get absolutely snapped. Just then, when Arthur was about to step up, Sir Gawain grabbed the spotlight. "Let me challenge this, my lord. I need to hone my honor and refine my reputation. Besides, I'm the weakest warrior here. My life would at least be missed if I were being honest." You know, it shows that the boy has a little bit of courage, though being a little bit of a tryhard for my taste. So Gawain gripped his little, let's just say, his literal killing machine. The sharp steel shattered through sinew, sliced through skin, and the head was rolling across the hall like a roared hockey puck. Nobody saw Voorhees. But here's where things get freaky. The Green Knight just picked up his own head and turned to the boy, simply saying, "See you in a year, Sir Gawain. Don't forget to find the Green Chapel, or you'll be called a coward. and then he rode off into the night head in hand. The boy was absolutely shattered. He just saw a man he thought meant absolutely nothing, thought he could just stand up to as easy as that, simply just tell him, no, and completely embarrass him. Now he only has 1 year to prepare himself. What will the boy do? Fast forward nearly a year, poor Gawain begins galloping through the wilderness, facing fiendish foes and nearing his fate. Just then, as all seems pretty much hopeless, he discovers a splendid castle. Plot twist. This castle secretly belongs to our little green giant, though he's disguised as a different lord entirely. The king offers the boy a simple deal. He'll go hunting each day while Gawain is allowed to rest. And that evening, they'll exchange whatever treasure is granted. While the lord is simply going off to hunt, his lady tries to lure Gawain into romance, but our noble knight resists her advances. Smart man. Though he only accepts the kisses, which, while everything is a little bit good, let's just say each evening exchange was a little bit of haunting with each spoil. But on the third day, the lady offers something special. A green girdle to protect the wearer from any harm. Gawain in his mind is just thinking, this might save my neck. Literally. So he accepts the sash, but keeps it secret from the host. Secret from the king. The day has finally arrived. Gawain has arrived to the castle, and let's just say that little gift may have come in handy. Here comes the biggest plot twist of the 14th century. The Green Knight swings his axe, and each time it does hit him, just stopping short of Gawain's neck. After a couple of swings, Gawain just outright, he's kind of accepting of it. Just saying, you're a coward. Just do it already. The third swing barely hits his neck, by the way. It's just enough to draw a little bit of blood. Nothing too hard. But then, the Green Knight reveals the truth. Surprise! I'm actually the lord whose castle you stayed at. Those two were fake swings, and the third one was just a tiny cut. And that's for hiding the girdle. Of course, Gawain feels a little bit awful. I mean, he almost died. But hey, the Green Knight basically offers the guy a little bit of advice. That hey, he owned up to his errors. It shows character. He's allowed to keep the girl as a reminder of this little adventure. So hey, what do we learn from this little medieval adventure? Don't behead strangers? Don't hide magical items for your friends? Nah. The real moral is simpler. Own up to the mistakes, you numbnuts. As Gawain returns to Camelot, the other knights don't judge him so harshly. In fact, spoiler alert, they all have green sashes. Basically a little bit of a reminder that, yeah, kind of fucked up too, not gonna lie. But hey, at least they're all honest. Remember everyone, courage isn't about being perfect. It's about being honest, when, honestly, you're not. And that's all I have for today. This is Usher T. Martin saying, maybe next year, let's plan something less deadly for the New Year's party. Farewell, and I'll see you all later.